propositions and connectives, a la Shmup. All right, here's a proposition. You will say yes when I ask you to marry me. Well, yeah, not very romantic, but it's a mathematical proposition, otherwise known as a statement. And while many nerdy girls and guys would actually find this a nifty way to ask for a lifetime of marital bliss, but that's a different story. Right. A proposition or statement is an equation that is either true or false, but not both. There's always an equating delimiter in there, like an equal sign, a greater than, less than thing, or other similar vehicles to compare two values, like this side over here to this side over here. In this case, the gal's either going to say, I do, or, well, she'll say, it's been lovely, but I gotta go. In which case, the statement is then false. There is no, well, maybe when you get a real job, option there. Yeah. Well, so some other propositions. 6 plus 4 is 10. True. 6 plus 4 is 20. False. 6 minus 4 is 2. True. 6 minus 4 is infinity squared. Very false. Okay, so that's propositions. What about connectives? Well, connectives connect. So think about our big question popping here. P, you will say yes. Q, when I ask you to marry me. Well, the three flavors. No, there are only three connectives. That is negation, not P, as in I will not say yes when you ask me to marry you. The second flavor is called conjunction, as in you will say yes when I ask you to marry me, and 6 plus 4 is 22. Well, both of these conditions have to be true for the statement to be true, so in the first part, there's a conditional element, will she or won't she? But for this statement to be true, she has to in fact say yes when he asks, and he has to work for the Congressional Budget Committee because that's the only place on Earth where 6 plus 4 equals 22. All right, otherwise, that second element is always false, and so the proposition or statement in toto is false. Okay, third flavor is called disjunction, like disjunction and datjunction. But disjunction is another $5 word for or. That is, the statement is true if either condition is met, like condition A, you will say yes when I ask you to marry me, or 6 plus 4 is 22. Well, the proposition is true under the laws of disjunction because the gal cartoon really loves this statue dude and, well, they want to make babies. Yeah, as soon as possible. Well, we know. So since the first part is true, it doesn't matter that the second part is false. The condition of either one or the other being true is met and the overall proposition is true. So I guess they don't have to worry about their kid being statuesque. Well, we know.
What did the buffalo say to his son as he left for school?
Bye, son. Okay, bad joke, but if you survived it, how about clicking the subscribe button below? And if you're looking for more jokes from yours truly, why not check out our website at www.shmup.com. And if you want to get updates on what's new, well, check us out on Facebook and Twitter too. Please check our Facebook and Twitter pages, please.